Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crew Bites. How about a sweet snack to go with your afternoon tea? So today we'll be making a sweet samosa. A samosa is a fried or baked pastry with a savory or sweet filling and is a very popular snack in Indian cuisine. Even though the most common type is the savory samosa, these sweet samosas are equally delectable. Also in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make samosa sheets the easiest way without any kneading of the dough. It's very simple. So without much introduction, let's start making these yummy sweet samosas. So at first, let's prepare the filling for these sweet samosas. So you need grated coconut, some cashews. Here I'm using raw cashews. You can also use almonds if you like, raisins, sugar, cardamom powder, and ghee, which is clarified butter. So now heat a pan and keep a very low flame. Add about 2 tablespoons of ghee, and to this add half cup of grated coconut, and we are going to roast the coconut lightly in a low flame just to remove the moisture from the coconut. Do not allow the coconut to change color. Also adding in raisins, quarter cup, and roast it along with the coconut. And now to this add quarter cup of cashews, quarter to half cup of cashews, finely chopped or crushed, and mix it well along with the coconut and the raisins. We just need all the ingredients to be coated in the ghee and lightly roasted. Finally adding in sugar, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Mix well and immediately switch off the flame. See, now the mixture is really dry. Finally adding in cardamom powder, half teaspoon, and give it a good mix. So this is our filling. Just make sure that the filling is dry, and now just transfer this to a bowl. Now let's prepare the samosa sheets. So in this case we'll be making a very thin batter instead of the dough for making these samosa sheets. So for this you need all-purpose flour, corn flour or cornstarch, salt to taste, and water as required. So to a bowl you just need to add all the ingredients, that is 1 cup of flour, 3 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch, salt to taste, and add water. You might require somewhere around 1.5 to 2 cups of water, and whisk well to form a very thin batter. In this case, initially I've added only half of the ingredients. Then I realized that I need more batter, so I added the remaining half of the ingredients. But when you make the batter, just add 1 cup of flour, 3 tablespoons of corn flour, salt to taste, and add around 1.5 to 2 cups of water depending on the consistency. The end batter should be very thin, so just keep that in mind. See, this is how our batter should be. It should be really thin but not too watery as well. Okay, so now let's make the sheets. So I'll be showing 2 methods for making these sheets, and this is the first method. Now heat a non-stick pan and keep a very low flame. Please do not grease the pan, and once the pan is hot, pour the batter and swirl the pan so that the batter is spread out uniformly, and then cook it for just for a few seconds. And when you start to see bubbles forming on top of the layer, just flip it over and cook for another few seconds so that the sheet is cooked well, but we do not want any brown spots on the sheet. Just for a few seconds each on both sides, then transfer to a cooling rack or a plate and allow to cool. I'll just show one more. So I've poured the batter and just swirling it so that the batter is evenly spread, and just cooking for a few seconds. See, you can see tiny bubbles forming on top of the sheet. Quickly flip it over and cook for another few seconds on the other side as well, and then transfer to a plate. Remember not to stack the sheets on top of each other because they'll get stuck to each other. So just keep them separately to cool. Now I'll show you the second method for making these sheets. So in this method, you just pour the batter and just spread it out using the ladle itself, the same way you make dosas. Just make sure it's very thin, spread out maximum as possible. I personally prefer this method for making these sheets because you get it really thin, but when you swirl the pan, there are chances that you might not get it as thin as by this method. But you can always choose whichever is easy for you and use that method. The cooking time is same. Just make sure you just cook for a few seconds so that one side is cooked, and then flip it over and just cook the other side the same way. Just keep in mind not to stack the sheets on top of the other. They will get stuck to each other. So cool them separately. Now repeat the same with the remaining batter. Now let's fill these sheets with the filling. So take each sheet and cut it into half so that we get 2 semicircles. Then just lift from one side as shown so that you get a triangle, and bring the other side as well to make it a cone shaped. So we need to seal this sheet, so make a thick paste using flour and water and just apply it on the side where you attach the other side of the sheet so that they stay intact. Just press it firmly. See, now you got a cone and you can fill it easily with the filling. So I'll just show you with the other half as well. So just take it out, lift it from one corner like that, make it into a triangle, apply paste to seal the sides, and then bring the other side and just place it over so that it's perfectly sealed and you get a cone shape. Now just add the filling to these cone shaped sheets. Just add a few teaspoons of the filling. We do not want too much of filling, and just spread the flour paste around the edges and fold it over so that it's sealed well. Just press it nicely. See, so our samosa is ready now. I'll just show you one more. Just add the filling, apply the flour paste over the open edges and just fold it over and just press it well so that they are sealed well. So just repeat the same with the remaining sheets. Isn't it simple? Now I have filled all the sheets and they're ready to be fried. So with this quantity you get around 12 to 15 samosas. Now let's start frying these samosas. So heat a large pan, add enough oil, keep a medium-high flame. Once the oil is really hot, add the samosas carefully into the hot oil. And we need to fry these samosas until golden and crisp on both sides. So maybe around 2 minutes on each side. Do flip it over when one side is slightly golden so that they are evenly fried and crisp on both sides. See, one side is slightly golden, so I'm just flipping it over. See, our samosas are almost fried. See, they are crisp and golden on both sides. And these are very crunchy samosas. I'm just taking it out and transfer to a plate lined with paper towel. And now repeat the same with the remaining samosas. So now I have fried all the samosas. They are very crispy on the outside with a sweet juicy filling inside. I'll just open one and show it to you. Can you hear that crunchy sound and see the filling inside? It's so tasty and it's very crispy as well. So try out these super delicious sweet samosas and enjoy these samosas with your hot cup of tea. They're so delicious. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share. New videos are uploaded every Tuesday and Friday. Until then, goodbye.